When most people pack, they think of all the comforts of home and try to bring them with them. But what ends up happening is it takes away from your experience of travel. So what we want to do is we want to show you how to pack light and enjoy the experience instead of being burdened by a bunch of stuff.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about travel clothing and how to pack a wardrobe that makes traveling easy. We're also going to talk about your travel essentials so that you can enjoy those modern comforts at home and also stay safe while you travel.
And finally, we're going to give you some inside travel tips that will give you a better trip simply by tweaking the way that you pack. Let's get started. Typical clothing doesn't really work for travel. The reason for that is it tends to be thicker, heavier, it gets sweaty and stinky really easily, and you can only really wear it one time before you have to wash it, and that's not practical when you're traveling. So what you want to do instead is you want to look for things like nylon, cotton, rayon, polyester, so that they dry easy, are lightweight, and you can pack them up really tightly and save room. The next thing you want to have is you want to simplify the wardrobe, and you want to pick articles of clothing that work well together.
As far as like coordinating your colors, you want to make sure you pick neutral colors.
You want to be able to grab them and just know that they're going to work together.
For example, shorts, top, they go together, or shirt, jeans, they go together. I don't have to think about it, and that's the most important part. So that's about color coordinating. Okay, so your wardrobe is going to consist of 4 main parts, all right? You have your tops, your bottoms, your underwear, and your socks. For tops, you want a combination of about 5 to 6, all right? You want to mix t-shirts and tanks, button-ups, or collared shirts. So for bottoms, you only want to bring 3, all right? 1 pair of jeans, 1 pair of pants, and 1 pair of shorts or a skirt. For underwear, you want about 5 to 7 pairs, made from a blend of merino wool, so you don't stink. For socks, we recommend you bring about 3 to 4 different pairs, all right? A combination of tube socks, compression socks, and ankle socks. Ankle socks and compression socks are really good for general exercise or running, and your tube socks are really good for hiking.
All right, so that was clothing. Now let's talk about essentials. How to have the modern comforts from home and still travel safe. The first thing you want is you don't want a good toiletry bag. So you want something with lots of pockets and a way to display and hang it. What happens is it's a pain in the butt to be traveling and have to unpack this thing every time. But the benefit of this is it's all in one case, all right? So that's the first big tip. The next thing is the contents of it. When we're traveling, we like to have this cool little clip. And what it is there's a piece of, I'm not sure what it is, but there's a stone in there. And what it does is it removes the bacteria from your brush. So you clip it on and it keeps your brush safe so that you can brush your teeth and feel good about it. Put your soap, all your liquids and fluids in these cool little bottles. They're crushable, so you don't have these big bottles. And as you use the liquid, you can actually make it smaller. You can change the title. What is it? Soap? It's upside down, so let's fix that. So it's soap. I could put it on lotion, or I could put it on conditioner. They don't leak, and they're really convenient, so we highly recommend these. So another travel essential is if you have a lot of cords, you're gonna wanna manage those because you want your devices to be something that enhances your life and serves you and makes life easier while you travel instead of being a burden. So we found something that is really, really useful to manage your cords. And what it is, it's called this grid. What it does is it makes it so that you can easily store all of your cords. And it just makes packing and moving a lot easier. It kind of takes the work out of all that cord management. I really recommend bringing one of these with you on your trip to manage your cords. So another thing that we personally use that is essential to us is having a rechargeable battery that you can bring with you in case your devices die. What this does is it makes sure that you avoid the feeling of getting lost and looking down at your phone and realizing, I'm almost out of batteries. This makes sure that that doesn't happen. Another thing that you're going to need when you travel, you're going to need to bring your important documents with you. Your passport and any other things that you're going to be bringing and needing to quickly and easily access when you go through security checkpoints. So we have a waterproof folder, and you want to make sure that whatever you use is compact and keeps all of those things in one place so that whenever you need something, you know where it is and you can easily find it and relax knowing that your important documents are safe. So this is definitely an essential.
Packing light is all about versatility. And that's why we recommend backpacks over suitcases. Reason why? They are good for multiple situations, like hiking, going through crowded streets, going upstairs, going to the airports, bus stations, you name it. They're just really easy and more versatile to carry around than a suitcase. This backpack in particular, we absolutely love. It opens from the top, so you can lay all your stuff inside here. Even got these straps where you can, zip them, you can compress your clothes down. Also, which came with this backpack, is a mini backpack. And these, oh my gosh, we use these things like all the time. You have like a mini pocket in the front, right here, all right? And then in here, you can actually fit a 15-inch laptop, which is what we have. You have the zipper pocket, and you can put like your iPad, more electronics, but you have all this space. So we use this thing all the time. Seriously, all the time.
So that's why we recommend backpacks over suitcases. And on that note, we also recommend something called a packing cube. And the reason why a packing cube is so important is because picture moving your house, right? And moving everything one item at a time instead of putting it in a box, all right? This is what a packing cube essentially does. It keeps your stuff together, it keeps relatable items all together so that you can pack and unpack things very quickly. Packing cubes just make life so much easier. Right, B? She agrees. Another thing that we recommend is get a bag scale. What this is it's built to measure the weight of the contents that is in a bag. So the idea is to pack light. You want to make sure that one of those backpacks doesn't exceed 20 pounds, all right? And you can use that as a way to determine how good of a job you're doing in packing light. If you're over 20 pounds, you need to make some cutbacks. If you're under 20 pounds, you're good. So the scale gives you the peace of mind to know that your bag is where it needs to be. And that's why we recommend getting a bag scale. Another thing that you want is a wallet that is good for travel. This is an example for a guy, this is an example for a girl. Make sure that you don't put your wallet in a typical place because it becomes easy for pickpocketers. This can go around my neck, so it's not in a typical place. And if I wanted to, I could tuck it in my shirt. And for the ladies, you can see, Hannah really loved this thing. This just clips in your bra so that, again, your wallet is not in a typical place. So that's why we recommend travel wallets, to keep your valuables safe. Another thing we recommend is a TSA approved bag lock. What this does is it makes it easy to keep your bag and contents safe and also get quickly through security checkpoints. And for a final tip, involves clothing. First, we recommend a clothesline so that you can dry your clothes and have clean, nice clothes no matter the situation. Whether you're in a hotel room or an Airbnb, you're not gonna have a dryer in most cases, so you wanna make sure that you have a nice compact clothesline to easily dry your clothes. Another thing we recommend is a dirty laundry bag. And what this does is it helps you separate your clean clothes from your dirty clothes so your clothes stay fresh and you still save space. So those are some tips about how to pack light so that you can focus more on your trip instead of on managing all your stuff. So in the next video, we are going to show you how this applies in practice by demonstrating and giving you an inside look of how we pack for our upcoming 6-month trip. And you're going to see exactly how we pack light for that trip using everything that we talked about in today's video. So what was your favorite tip? Which one are you going to use to pack light on your next trip?
Let us know in a comment below. Going to actually okay. What tip did you like best?
So what was your favorite tip?
I love corgis. They're so cute. Boo.